Welcome to another episode of the PES 5 Master League. It's the FA Cup final special, but we've got a few things to do before that. These are the comments or the replies from you guys in the previous episode, so episode 11. And, I haven't seen this one yet. Brothers of Detonados? Have I butchered that? I have to watch this series from the beginning. Love how this patch looks. Thank you, my dude. Welcome aboard. Watch the first 11 episodes and let me know what you think. Let us know what you think. Come and get involved. We're having some fun here. We're having a good old bit of fun. So big shout out to Jonathan, Mr. Gav, Prophet, Peter Glynn, Matt Broadbent Music, Tim Tamaholic, I love some of these names, Mateus Carvalho, Timaholics, sorry, I've already said you, haven't I? Anyway, I'm not going to try and say all of these names because I might butcher them and I'll get embarrassed. Harry's always in the replies, big shout out to Harry. I love the replies to the goalkeeper question that I posed as well. So I'm really happy with some of these replies, guys. Happy's not the right word, but yeah, I'm still unwell. There you go. It's my excuse for being a little bit scatty here. Right. So I'll quickly go through these, then we'll get into the action. We've got a Premier League game against Man City first for episode 12, and then we've got the FA Cup final. So Jonathan with a long post. I won't read all of this because I know you guys are keen to get the footy going. So basically just suggested me some players here. Marco Motta from Udinese for a striker. David Villa, Diego Milito. I liked Diego Milito a lot. Saviola and Martins from Inter, who actually did go on to play for Newcastle. Okay. Because I did ask guys for some suggestions for players because the transfer window is not far away now. Mr. Gav says my favourite three keepers: Shay Given, Toldo, Buffon. Shay Given, I'm assuming you're either Irish or you support Newcastle or both. Let me know, mate. Shay Given was a very, very good goalkeeper. Toldo, I remember him, and obviously I listed Buffon as well in the video. Nigel Martin, I did reply to you, Prophet, saying Martin was a great goalkeeper. I saw him live a few times. True story. Juicy Askelainen, and that made me laugh. Didn't he play for Bolton? Big Nev, Seamus I can't say that surname. I'm assuming it's an Irish goalkeeper. McDonald, Donnarumma's Milan, or PSG these days, I think. We'll get to the football, I promise. I can hear some huffing. I can hear impatient huffs in the audience. I like seeing the full matches. That's awesome. And by the way, guys, I won't do this at the beginning of every episode. It's not a new thing. I just thought, pay you guys some attention. You take the time to reply to me, to reply to these videos. So I just thought I'd give you a shout out, basically. Tim Tamaholic also says it's better for 2 matches raw footage. Good for me and you too. It's true. I don't have to do as much editing. I like commentating over the full matches. So if you guys like it as well, then happy days. Mateus gives me his 3 goalkeepers. Khan, I mean, that's a great shout, Oliver Kahn. Rogerio Seni, I can't pronounce that. Is that a Brazilian? Because I know Mateus is Brazilian. I don't remember this keeper. And Chilavert, I do remember because I did reply to you. He was the dude who used to take free kicks, I think. Tim Tam's top 3 goalkeepers: Neuer, Dida. You are an AC Milan fan. Dida was fantastic, the Brazilian goalkeeper. And everyone's got Buffon. Tim Tam has recommended me some signings, so I'll add those at some point to my list. Rubery, Maluda, and Podolski. And then Petr Cech failed hard on that second goal. Yeah, that was funny. Akinfeev, the Russian goalkeeper, that was a brilliant shout. I used to sign him a lot in one of the FIFAs. Might have been FIFA 08. Kieran Dyer was dying to score. Sorry, had to be said. That was my kind of joke, Harry. It's a bit of a dad joke, that. It's good, though. It's not bad. I'll give you a 7 out of 10 for that. And then Guilherme. I've tried to say your name. I assume you're Portuguese or Brazilian with the name Guilherme. But I'm not saying it properly, I know that. Anyway, Claudio Taffarel, I remember him in the USA World Cup for Brazil. Loved Taffarel. Dida, and someone else has gone with this guy. So yeah, I'm assuming you must be Brazilian. There you go. Plays for Sao Paulo, the Brazilian club, of course. And Liam Rowland, 3 forwards as a priority, not a right back, question mark. And I've said, or I've replied, you reminded me, okay, let's say a right back and 2 forwards, question mark. So yeah, I desperately need a right back. Thank you so much, Liam, for reminding me. Anyway, let's get on to the footy. Right, let's get the footy underway, guys. But quickly, let's jump into the negotiations tab. I'll head over to my list. I will show you guys the players I've added. Now, Tim Tamaholic, don't panic. I'm yet to add your players. I won't forget. I haven't got them here in front of me, or rather, I'm away from your message, your reply. So rather than making this episode go on for any longer without the footy, let's get to the footy. Diego Milito, or I'll try that again. Diego Militao, though, 26 years of age. My threshold is 18 to 24. So I'm strict on that, but I still did like that guy as a player. So we'll see. Anyway, I've talked enough, haven't I? There's been no footy. It's just been looking at still screens and listening to me talk about all sorts. Anyway, those kits should... I don't mean to do that. Those kits should be okay. Yeah, let's do that. Because I think they'll clash if I leave Man City in the home sky blue colours. They'll clash with my black and white stripes. Maybe. I don't know. We'll risk this. This looks alright to me. What do you reckon, guys? Oh, the nerves. I got pre-match nerves. Like, not pre this game. Pre the FA Cup final, which will come after this. It's coming soon. All in this episode. Don't say I don't treat you. So with that in mind, I still need to win this game, though. This is the thing when you're fighting on all fronts. We're not fighting for the league, but we are fighting for Champions League football. And I've got to consider the FA Cup final. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think Lee Clark can go in for a run. Luke's always tired. Always. It's why he doesn't get consistent run of games, guys. He just can't stay... I was going to say stay fit. He stays fit. But like I say, his stamina's always... This is why I need more wingers. But right back is priority first. I'm so glad you guys reminded me about the right back. Because Carr just plays way too much. And he was injured for a while, if you remember. And it really did affect me. Anyway, Alan Shearer leads out the Newcastle players here. It's a rainy St James's Park. We've got a packed house here. Everyone's so excited for this FA Cup final. It's been a long time since Newcastle were in the FA Cup final, rather. So here we go. Man City at home. This Man City side are okay. Oh, they've got Andy Cole up front, of course. Trevor Sinclair. Oh, Trevor Sinclair. Listening to that bloke drone on the radio. Or I used to. I don't listen to TalkSport anymore because it annoys me too much. And I shouldn't let it annoy me because I know they set out to annoy the listener. That's the whole point of the show, to get you to call in. But Trevor Sinclair, he used to have a slot on there and he didn't half talk some absolute... Yeah. Oh, what a ball in that is. Shearer. I think it was Shearer. Oh, no, it might have been Lee Clark with a header. It's Pete Ramage, who's slotted into the team today to give some players a rest for the FA Cup final. And it's against Arsenal, if you didn't know, guys. If you missed previous episodes. So, Arsenal are top of the league. They're flying. It's going to be really difficult. I'm already anxious about it. I've already got kind of one eye on that match. I'm thinking about it now, and I shouldn't. I should get through this match. Forget about the final for a minute. Anyway, here's Kieran D... Oh, I'll try that again. Kieran Dyer. Oh, dearie me. Sometimes I wonder how I've got an audience. Oh, the amount of missed Mispronounced. I nearly said misplaced. Misplaced words. You know what I mean, though. Anyway, here is Trevor Sinclair. He weren't a bad player, Trevor Sinclair. It's got to be said. I remember him having a really good match for England once. Just the once. He was all right. Oh, Sun Yee Hai, I remember him. I'm sure he scored against Man United, my club. On one occasion, might have scored the winner against us at what was known as the City of Manchester Stadium at the time. Not that, it weren't the Etihad then. It's Clark. Oh, they've got Danny Mills at right back. They've got all the, the less desirable people, let's just say. I'm sure Danny Mills is lovely. And Ogbia. I'm sure Danny Mills is a lovely dude. I always remember him getting really annoyed with Thierry Henry. That made me laugh. Anyway, I'm yapping away here. I'm not really concentrating. Let's concentrate. It's important to get third in the league here. There's no point doing all this hard graft to see it fall away from me towards the end of the season, because we are approaching the end of the season now. We're nearly there. Oh, this is good. Dyer's up for this again. What's going on? It's 1-0. I was not expecting that. He spilled it in the rain. You gotta love PES 5. You never see stuff like that happen in the new football games. Look at this. Who is in goal for them? Is it? It's not David James, is it? Who is it? I think it is David James. Look at this, though. Hey. Deary me. 1-0 to Newcastle, though. We'll have that. We'll have some of that. Let's get another goal, and then I can start thinking about resting some players. I might even do a triple sub. I might do a 3-for-3, guys. I'm crazy like that sometimes. Here's Kieran Dyer on the free kick, then. Oh, they got Albert. Is it Albert Riera? I remember him. I'm sure I always say that whenever I see his name in these games. And I'm sure I always ask the following question. Was it the same Riera here at Man City who was at Liverpool? Or have Man City in this game signed Riera? Because we have had a transfer window, of course. So that could have happened. Anyway, Babiaro to Fernandez, who is a signing, who I brought in January. And he's been all right for us as he gives the ball away there. Riera, Bishkov, I remember him. Sounds like a biscuit. Barton. Don't remember this guy. Somal. Trevor Sinclair. Seeing more of the ball here on the right-hand side. Hey. This Man City era, this Man City team, it was a bit of a mishmash of journeymen, wasn't it, really? Just going there to pick up a wage. Hey, it's a bit like what Man United become when Sir Alex Ferguson retired, and that's what the new owners or the co-owners of Man United are trying to do, is change that philosophy when it comes to play-in staff and who they bring in. Because obviously Man City, that was terrible. Not Man City, Man United just going in for the likes of Falcao, Di Maria, whoever the big names were, and just they were like, yeah, all A-list journeymen, whereas the Man City players here are more like Z-list journeymen. But it's the same principle, isn't it? And that's where Man United went wrong, just throwing money at the wrong type of players. Players at the end of their careers, not hungry enough, not good enough anymore. Here's Lee Clark. What can he do? Oh, that's a lovely little cross. He's always good for me, Lee Clark. Whenever I bring him in, it's got to be said. He's always happy to be on the bench, and when he's called upon, he runs his backside off. And he's quite handy as well on the wing. Kieran Dyer then, with the throw to Lee Clark. Lee Clark holds off his man. We've got a minute of stoppages before half-time here. It's a handy ball, look at that. Good control from Babayaro. I love Babayaro. I think he's superb. Parker. Alan Shearer. It's a free kick to Newcastle. Man City have been woeful. It's poor from Fernandez, who's on free kick duties today because Emery's having a rest, a well-needed rest. He needs to be up for this FA Cup final, which will be on your screens shortly here at Chorizo Sports. 1-0 half-time. The Magpies haven't really got out of third gear. I haven't really had to. I'm sure Man City could step up in regards to their attacking play, but we'll see. It's always the way with PES 5. Some teams just don't seem to switch out of defensive mode. They will stick with their tactics in a rigid manner. And then you've got other clubs who will change it up at half-time. And that's what I love about PES 5 and PES 6. Tactically, both of those games, and PES 3 actually, it's really interesting playing against the CPU. Shearer! That is a lovely, lovely goal. I'm happy with that. Don't score enough headers. It's because I don't really play a crossing game, but I'm trying to do that more. I'm trying to play more longer balls and more crosses just to mix things up a little bit, I guess. Look at this. That's lovely, that. Really, really good, nice goal. It's 2-0. It's not even 50 minutes gone. Can we get another? Can we get another few goals here? Another few goals. That's really bad English, Mike. Come on, Mike. Miller is offside. I don't remember Miller at all. Carr thinks about passing forward, but thinks better of it. Ramage. Vermaelen. Babayaro. And a lot of the staff and the players and the fans here involved with Newcastle United, everyone's just got the FA Cup final at the back of their mind now. This game, this game was always going to be overshadowed by obviously by the FA Cup final, and especially when it's 2-0. Oh, I'm hyping it up too much. If I don't win it, I'm going to be very, very annoyed with myself. Anyway, here's the triple substitution that I promised. Fernandez plays it off of Riera. Fernandez with the throw in here. Luque with his bright red boots. Scotty Parker to Kieran Dyer to Carr. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Clark's in. It's another throw in. Man City have yet to provide anything here from an attacking sense. I mean, they've been pretty poor, haven't they? I always found it weird. Andy Cole and Peter Schmeichel at Man City, they never look right there. So strange. Oh, you will get. Hold that thought. It's Miller. Oh, you will get Man City players going to Man United, of course. It's happened, obviously, with Man United players going to Man City. Is that what I said? Players like Tevez, of course. It's extremely rare having a Man United player go to Liverpool and vice versa. Very, very rare. I know we're going way back historically. So Matt Busby played for Liverpool, didn't he? And then become a legend for Man United. Current day, you won't see it. You won't see a Man United player go to Liverpool, and you won't see a Liverpool player go into Man United. I remember Gabriel Heinz flirted with... Oh, what a lovely free kick that was. Just asking to be nodded in. Yeah, Heinz. Does anyone remember when he was flirting with Liverpool for a move? Because Sir Alex Ferguson obviously preferred Evra. Evra was a better left-back. Heinz could play left centre-back, though. But you weren't getting enough game time for what I remember. And he was up for playing under Benitez, I think. Oh, there's a ball on down here. Mickey Owen. Ah, you got to score that. There's Miller. Riera. Ah. Vassell comes on. Darius Vassell. I liked him, I gotta say. Was he at Aston Villa as well? Is Sibierski. He was decent. I liked him, I gotta say. I can't say his name. Oh, it's Joey Barton. Look, it is the most unlikable team ever, isn't it, really? Oh. Sibierski. Sorry, Sibierski. It's there. That's because I was looking at the nameplates at the bottom. Can he keep that in, Luke? He can. That's a strange pass. I did not mean to do that. Here is Luke. Ah, Luke. He was really good first half of this season. And he's gone off the Susan Boyle in the second half of the season. He's been quite poor. He did score the winner for us. I think I'm right in saying this, at Anfield. We won 1-0. That was dramatic. So he's been awarded a lifetime contract for that. He hasn't, but we can pretend that he has. It's his fitness I worry about, guys. Like I was pointing out earlier, he doesn't stay fit. He's always tired. It's weird. Is Dyer, Clark, Pennell. What happened then? Hey! I don't know if I need a new dual sense, guys. It's not the most responsive of late. The D-pad is, like, battered. Because I use the D-pad to play PES 5, PES 6, etc. You kind of have to. I find you get more control with a D-pad. I don't think you need to use the left stick, really, do you? Because I don't think it goes in all of those directions. Anyway. And it's done some funny things last few matches. Like passes flying back when I didn't press back, etc. So I might have to... I have got another dual sense. I might have to swap them round. But a pointless information for you. But just in case you see some wild passes that fly backwards. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's Clark. Clark's played well in this match. Clark, Dyer have both been fantastic. Andy Cole. Yeah, this is done, this match. Here we go, bit of stuttering. What I'll do, guys, is a quick edit before the FA Cup final because I'll reboot the game to calm this stuttering down. It's such a weird thing. I've talked about it before millions of times. It's a memory-related issue. I've tried all the things you can try, but it's just this game with this patch. It just does it occasionally. It is what it is. He's offside. And we're just waiting for that full-time whistle now. Let's get this done now. Everyone wants the FA Cup final. And I must change the stadium for that FA Cup final as well. I don't want to be playing it at the designated home stadium, which will probably be, well, either be Arsenal's, of course, or Newcastle's. But anyway, we've won. Like I say, quick edit. Here we go. Here we go. FA Cup final. Arsenal against Newcastle. This is going to be something, this. It's going to be something. Let's change the ball first. There we go. The Ultimax is what I usually use in the FA Cup. And like I said, it would have been at Highbury if I didn't do this, if I didn't change it. So let's see if I can find the Millennium Stadium. I have seen that in this patch before, because obviously the FA Cup final 2005 was played at the Millennium Stadium between Arsenal and Man United. Where is it? Oh, this could take a while, guys, so quick edit. Quick edit whilst I'm looking for this stadium. I shall be back. There we go. The Millennium Stadium. It took me ages finding this. And it's not a complaint. There are so many stadiums in this game. This patch is fantastic. Anyway, we've all waited long enough. Arsenal are playing a strong... Oh, they got Van der Vaart. In real life, obviously, he ended up going to Spurs, didn't he? I don't think he ever played for Arsenal. That's the CPU doing CPU things. Right, trying to play as strongest side I can here. Let's get them red arrows in. And Zogbia is always tired as well. He does play a lot, in fairness. I'll look at my options out wide. It's going to be Clark again, isn't it? Oh, Clark Kent. Let's get Elliot. It's a bit risky. He's not as good as Vermaelen, I don't think. But he's on a good form arrow and he's got plenty of energy. Basically, we're going to need a lot of stamina because Arsenal, I think, will have a lot of the ball in this, but we'll see. That's the first 11 for this FA Cup final. Here we go. The Millennium Stadium looks fantastic. I've been to this stadium a few times for various footy matches. I went there for the Charity Shield for Man United v Arsenal once, actually. And some other stuff. And it's a fantastic venue. It really is. It doesn't matter where you're sat in the stadium. You get an incredible view of the pitch. Okay. And obviously they can close the roof on the place as well, which is cool. Arsenal to get us going in this FA Cup final. Newcastle can change history tonight. They haven't won silverware since 1902. I'm exaggerating, of course. So let's just win this thing. I hate getting to finals but then losing them. I mean, who doesn't? It's the worst feeling. Emre. Oh, I thought I might have been able to sneak that ball through. Let's see how Arsenal approach this, actually. Let's stand off them a little bit and see. Yeah, that's what they've got up their sleeve. I'm sure they're going to throw everything at this. They do leave a lot of space behind, if I remember correctly. Look how high their line is. Oh, don't like that. Harper, no nonsense, just boots it. That's a good tackle from Embry. Oh, was it Muamba? Didn't he? Yeah, the CPU has signed Muamba by the looks of things from, was it Bolton? But I remember a bit of drama. Omri's offside, a bit of drama on the pitch, and they had to stop the game. Didn't he have some kind of issue? I don't know, guys. You know what my memory's like. Let me know. Oh, Henri pressing me there. Cart. Emre. It's Babiaro. Can Amiobi get to this? He won't, I don't think. Abue does. It's a strange old crossfield pass for Abue, but it does come off. Is Muamba. Reyes, rest in peace. Reyes, we lost, didn't we? As I'm recording this, a few years ago now. Very sad. Rest in peace, and thoughts to his friends and family, of course. It's very sad, isn't it, guys, when we lose these young, talented footballers. So young. Shearer chasing down his man there, but Arsenal having a lot of the ball here. Flamini wasn't bald. He's bald in this. I'm sure he is. He wasn't bald, was he? Emre, we're already on here watching this FA Cup final. Here is the bald Flamini. He's as bald as Barthez, guys. I don't know what's going on there. Look at him. I can't stop looking at his moon head. Anyway, Amiobi is getting pressured by Flamini and Abue there. I think it was Abue. And that's well claimed from Jens Lehmann. Jens Lehmann, a strange goalkeeper, was either world class or just completely erratic. A bit like Barthez, actually. Speak of the old Bart. Amiobi. Oh, don't know what he's up to there. We're not playing well. It's still 0-0 though. Coming up to half hour gone. This is a poor match, really. It's very cagey, as finals usually are. That was a poor ball. This is very difficult, guys. Very difficult. If you are new to this channel, or new to this series. It's on 6-star difficulty. It's on the highest difficulty. It is a hard game, PES 5, in 6-star. And I wouldn't have it any other way. But this is particularly difficult. This match is, yeah. Oh. Lundberg! Oh. I thought, here we go, 1-0. That's a beautiful... Oh, look at my goalkeeper watching it go wide. He thinks it's in, Harper. Harper, of course, we've been using for the FA Cup for most of the FA Cup campaign. He's earned his place in net rather than Shay Given. Lee Clark is offside. Big shout out to the patchmakers because this looks fantastic. The Millennium Stadium does. But because it is assigned as a national team stadium, hold that thought. That's the first hold that thought of the episode, I think. Moamba. Because it's the Millennium Stadium assigned to, like I say, the national teams, I can hear Wales chants because they're not Arsenal chants and Newcastle haven't got any chants in this patch. So that was interesting. I didn't realise chants were stadium specific. Is that a thing? I don't know. Anyway, it's cool. Flamini here. Oh, Lundberg's in. Lundberg's in. Oh, good save, Harper. And it goes over for a corner kick. I don't know why Lundberg had a shot. He could have kept going, maybe. Although I was catching him. It stayed out. We've got to look at that again. How has that stayed out? Look at this. PES 5 at its best tonight. We had, I think it was David James. I don't know. We had that in the previous match. Him spilling it through his legs or through his gloves to make it 1-0 at the time. And then what just happened there? PES 5 at its best. So unpredictable. I love this game. 2 minutes of stoppages in this FA Cup final. Arsenal with all the ball, with the chances. He's offside, surely. He's not. What a header. Was that Carr? Oh, Emery does well. Just the nick in front of Van der Vaart. That's poor. That was poor as well, but the ref blows for half-time. This is very, very challenging, very cagey. Arsenal there were getting into their stride. I'm glad half-time come when it did. Can we play better in this second half? We will need to if we have any dreams of lifting this FA Cup tonight. Is Thierry Henry... It's a foul. It's a good foul to make. I am being more aggressive than I was in the first 15 or 20 minutes because you have to disrupt Arsenal's rhythm here. Amiobi does well. That's a corner if it goes out. It does go out. If that was PES 6, that would have held up there and not gone out, I reckon. The trajectory of the ball in PES 5 is always a lot different. It rolls more. That's what I find anyway. Dyer. That's poor. Bit of stuttering now. We don't need that in the FA Cup final. That might be stadium related because I've never played this patch at the Millennium Stadium before. Nearly called it the Emirates. So it might be stadium related because of the big stands and all the people. I don't know. I'm not technically minded. It's... Oh, I was going to say here's someone. Van der Vaart. Harper earning his starting place in the team this evening. Oh, it's on a knife edge this. Lundberg then. That should be another corner, I think. It is another corner, right. Oh my God, I thought that was in. But it was easy for Harper. What can we do, guys, up front? We're not doing anything. Oh. We're not doing anything. I mean, I am looking for counter-attacks, really. We're not going to outplay Arsenal. They've got far better players than we have. Far better. So I've got to use the pace that I've got on the wings here. Shearer obviously hasn't got that much pace. That was cheeky. Look at that for a ball. That was gorgeous. Oh, no. Get another chance, though, here. Kieran Dyer. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Hey. Oh, I don't know how it's still 0-0 because Arsenal have had more than enough chances. Oh. Here's Mwamba. Mwamba does well. It's a good tackle. We are being very aggressive now. You've got to be in these kind of games. Babayaro is very, very tired. We'll put Elliott out to left back because he can play there, and we'll get Vermaelen at the back. I'll save the final two substitutions for later in the game, because right now energy levels apart from Babayaro are fine. Look at Lundberg here. Look at this. Hey, just waiting for a perfect pass to be on, and it wasn't for him. Again, the AI shining in PES 5 here. A game from 2005. It's ridiculous when you pull it like that. Van der Vaart, bit of stuttering though. I know I keep going on about it. Lundberg's in. Lundberg. Oh, he is their danger man in this game. Reyes. Van der Vaart. Harper again. If we manage to actually win this game, and I don't... Well, it's not looking good. Oh, Van Persie for Omri. The quality looks more like Aaron Ramsey. His player face. Anyway. Out. Yeah, if we do somehow manage to win this and lift the trophy, Harper man of the match, surely. But I'm trying to stay positive, even though I was saying it doesn't look likely. You never know. It's 0-0, of course. I could get a penalty. And PES 5, the ref does like to give penalties. Soft ones as well. Stephen Carr. He's going to look for his mate Fi in midfield. Elliott, who's at left back now, because this guy, Thomas Vermaelen, is centre back. Boom Song, who I rested for the previous match, so he's been raring to go for this. Getting a bit of stuttering again. It is off-putting, guys, the stuttering when you're playing. And it's not very good for you guys watching, I would imagine, as well. Just pretend, if you want to role play like I am here, just pretend you found a dodgy stream somewhere, if you know what I mean, of the match. And you're watching it on there, and it's like buffering or something, I don't know. Disclaimer, Chorizo Sports does not condone the viewership of illegal streams. We don't like that here at the channel. Please play... I'll try that again. Please pay for your football goodness. Oh, I don't know. Decisions. I've really got to think about this tactically now. I might have to change to a 4-4-2 diamond at some point, because it's going to be counter-attacks now. I can't play through these. Or rather, I can't control this match. So for now, Mickey Owen is on the right-hand side. I'm keeping Shearer on as well, just in case the dreaded penalty kicks is a thing. So we've got people who could take penalties, basically. Oh, Lehman, sweeper keeper. Oh. Harper's just like, yeah, I'm not a sweeper keeper. I'm not good with my feet. I'll just boot this long. I'm not taking any risks, not in a final. Emre, Elliott, we've got something going here. That's poor, though. It's a poor cross. Emre. Ah. Emre. Delicious cross. Much better than Elliott's cross a few minutes before it. Ah, Van der Vaart. That was lovely, that. He was a player I really liked, Van der Vaart. Coming up to full time. Still no goals in this final. Is it going to extra time? Owen. Kieran Dyer's in. He's in. Moamba's been immense in this game. I'm losing my voice, guys. Van der Vaart's off for Robbie Perez. Here's Elliott. Owen. Michael Owen. Fresh legs of Michael Owen. Kieran Dyer whips in a deep first time cross. Oh, this has been exhausting to play, guys. It's been probably been boring to watch for you guys. Vi! What was that? Oh, I'm losing my voice, guys. You could probably tell. It's full time. We go to extra time. I'll edit out the throat clears. There's been lots of throat clears in that last 5 minutes or so. Oh, Fi at the end, though. I thought, here we go. Arsenal. Have they changed system here? Look at their system. I'm going to change my formation. They got They got Van Persie playing... Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. They've definitely changed their system, though. They're going for it, I think. Hence why they've got loads of numbers in midfield and 2 strikers. But we've got 2 strikers as well now. This is a good counter-attacking formation, I find. A 4-4-2 diamond. You can't control a match with this formation, but I'm not looking to do that now. I'm looking to steal a goal, essentially. Is Emre like that, with just one pass through to one of the strikers, and I'll take a 1-0 all day long now. I do not want penalties. I had to go through all that with England the other night against Switzerland. I don't want to go through it all again. Is Owen? Oh no, Owen! He doesn't score enough for me, Mickey Owen. It's got to be said, Shearer's prolific. Owen isn't. Speaking of Shearer, here he is. That's a poor touch. Stuttering has stopped. That's good. Ah, what's that? Ah, come on. Perez. Hey. Arsenal look very narrow in this formation that they're in. Here's Owen. He's onside. He's onside. Michael Owen. It's a corner. Right, Emre on his wand of a left foot now. Little whippy. Ah! Ah, it's in! It's 1-0 to Newcastle. My voice is definitely gone now. Oh, my days. I was mashing shoot, though. If we watch the replay, you'll see... Well, you'll see what I mean. He does this weird little flick, this little touch first, but then he does finish it. Amiobi. The scenes here. The absolute scenes. Newcastle. I've just nicked it, maybe. There. Did you see that? I'll have a look at it again. Does this weird little keepy up first. I love this game. This header's brilliant. There. He does this little keepy up, but then does finish. I love it. Oh, it's 1-0, and it's against the run of play. We don't deserve to win this match, but we do deserve this FA Cup, I reckon. We've been brilliant in and had to face some difficult teams on the way, like Man United, etc. Oh, it's a free kick, though, to Arsenal. Still a few minutes here. Till half-time of extra time. Amiobi. Emre. Let's try around the corner ball. Oh, it's delicious. Look at the curl on that ball. Oh. Oh, this has been a match, this. Elliot. Deep crossing. Not the best idea from Elliot, though. Hey, I thought I'd try a shot there with Dyer. Lehman hooves it long. The Arsenal players fall to their knees. We've won it. We've done this. How? Why isn't there another half of extra time? I'm not complaining. What's going on? Was it a rule at the time if you score the first goal in extra time you win? Or have I plucked that out my arse? We've won the FA Cup, guys. We have done it. We have actually won our first trophy of this Master League. Haha, look at this. And Van Nistelrooy hands Alan Shearer the FA Cup trophy, which looks nothing like the FA Cup, of course. But we'll take it. We'll take any silverware. Look at this, guys. Newcastle United win the FA Cup of 2005. This is a sign of things to come. The players want more of this. They're hungry now for more trophies. And we've proved... Oh, look at the PES points for winning that. We've proved, manager has proved, the players have proved that we can be pragmatic and win matches when our backs are against the wall and when we're not playing well. And that is the sign, whisper it, of potential champions. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this episode. We'll have a quick look at the league. My voice is returning. So with 55 points, Man United... Oh, they're clawing Arsenal back. Look, it's been a poor week for Arsenal. And we have Arsenal next in the league. So there is a chance. Are you telling me there's a chance? There is a chance that we can challenge for the league, but we're running out of matches. It's going to be very unlikely. Anyway, guys, I'm off to do something, because that was quite something, that match. It's drained me. Look out for the next episode coming very soon. I'll speak to you all soon.